How's it going, YouTube? My name is LVNinja7, your resident Mistweaver Monk, and guys, we're loading up the pink Mistweaver Monk again for episode, I believe it's 4 now, episode 4 of the Zero to Hero or Zero to KSM series. We've got a long way to go, and I still haven't even tried to reach KSM on my Monk. You guys have probably seen that in my last couple videos. Just stopped pushing there, just not enjoying it at the time. So I do believe we can get it on the Paladin. Paladin feels very strong right now and feels like it does everything that I wish Monk would do. So I really think that we can get it. But in today's episode, I'll do a quick run through LFR. We're still trying to grind out some of those last pieces of LFR gear. We haven't gotten any gear recently. So I'll do a quick montage throughout the video of some of the pools, the raid pools. But I really want to push some IO today. I think that we can get some, and it's Monday night, so I barely have much time to do anything, and I haven't even loaded into my Paladin yet this today. So we're gonna Hearth. Does this take me to the right place? Yes. We're gonna crack the vault. We'll do some raid fights, and then we'll do some Mythic Plus. We're gonna jam some keys. So I really appreciate the support that this series has gotten. It doesn't get as many views as my other videos, as my Mistweaver videos, which is to be expected. I am a Mistweaver channel primarily, but it does get a lot of view duration. You guys are liking the videos enough, and the editing and the play or the gameplay enough to where you're watching the videos all the way through, and I really appreciate that. You guys have no idea how much that that helps a small YouTuber. I mean, the best way, the absolute #1 best way to help a small YouTuber like myself is to watch the videos for a longer duration than you normally would, or to watch them all the way through, especially with longer form videos like this. Ooh, we actually got a weapon. Okay, weapon, I think Trump's necklace. 343, that will be a huge upgrade. It is a one-hand, so I have to make sure that we have an offhand, but that is a huge upgrade. So yeah, we're definitely going to take this. I don't know if it's like best in slot or anything, but I know it is a very strong weapon. Ooh, we actually already had a one-hand. Uh-oh, that was a mistake. Dang. Well, dang. Okay, well, hey, you know what? We're not going to get upset about it because either way, the weapon's good. I think, dang, crit haste crit. I don't think the necklace was very good, and we already have a strong necklace, so I don't think there was a perfect choice for us to take either way. Definitely should have checked that before I cracked the vault, but yeah, we're looking for the trinkets in today's video. I'm going to go ahead and do some of the LFR while the day ends, and hopefully we get some trinkets. We're looking for Rash Shocks, and I think we could use the cloak from Sarkareth, I believe, and then like the scale, the black dragon scale trinket also would be very nice. But yeah, let's go ahead and crack some LFR and let's get into the keys. So just a little bit more of upkeep before we get into the actual gameplay. I am 390 item level, and I do have quite a good bit of crests today, so I'll be doing LFR, seeing if I can get some of those last good pieces, some better pieces than I currently have, and then we're going to be spinning some crests, and then we'll jump into the Mythic Plus. But I'll try to edit it around so it's not all raid then all Mythic Plus, kind of like last episode, because you guys seem to really like that. Now also, if you have not seen episodes 1 through 3, definitely go and check those out. I'm trying to make this series where you can jump in at any episode, but it does help me out a ton, and it would catch you guys up in terms of how much progress and how much unluck we've had getting some good gear. So I appreciate you guys, and let's jump into it. Alright, so we're going to actually start it off with the raid fights. I know that I said that I'll try to kind of edit them between some of the dungeons, but you guys will see we didn't do as many dungeons as I would have liked this week. And we just do a couple of raid fights, and I kind of left some of them out, some of the ones that are getting more redundant, and tried to keep the more important ones in. So we killed Rash Shocks, shooting for the trinket, and that's what this is here. And then we killed Zaskarn, I kept that one out. Assault, I kept that one out. Let's see, who else did I kill? I killed the first one, Zakara, I think that's what it's called. And trying to get that trinket. And then we killed Sarkareth, trying to get the cloak. But other than that, I didn't really kill too many of the LFR bosses. We're kind of trying to phase out of that. But yeah, so we're going to kill some raid bosses. If you want to skip ahead to the dungeons, because you're a dungeon player, I would totally be fine with that. So go ahead and look for that.
I don't know the timestamp, but let me grab it for you guys. Live while editing. Okay, the first one is at around the 23-minute mark. So if you want to skip to the 23-minute mark for the dungeons, I would not be upset at you. Yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoy it, enjoy the music. I'm trying to notice some of the changes that I'm trying to make. Notice that I forgot to put a beacon in some of the fights, so that does hurt our overall healing. And then, let's see, I'm trying to remember to use the summer, winter, fall blessing thing. It's kind of hard for me too. I don't really know what it does. Honestly, I need to reread it and see just how important it is so that I don't forget to use it. But I think our healing's getting a lot better, especially in the raid environment, but I'm becoming a lot more comfortable with the class, and hopefully you guys can see that. All right, so this is the end of the raid fights. This would be the last one. Obviously, it's the first boss, but you know we can do them out of order. Here, I like this about Paladin. I can kind of just stand in that. But so you'll see we did not get any loot, but this Zakara trinket did drop. The healing trinket that gives leech and a bunch of, I think it's like intellect or crit. But the leech is really cool. I think that's really fun to have as a proc. And we roll. Oh, there I am getting excited. And we roll really low. Alright, so with those raid fights out of the way, unfortunately, we did not get much of the gear that we wanted. Very unfortunate rolls with the gear. But anyways, so we actually do have some sparks, as you guys will see. We have some crests and some sparks here, but this is what I'm going to try to craft. This is the offhand to go well with one of our two really solid weapons. So I'm going to get all of the stuff required for that with all the gold that I got from actually leveling this character, like I said. So if you guys level a character, hopefully you guys have a cache of gold. Even if it's not that much, this is probably enough to get these two items crafted. I'm not really sure what else I'm going to go for, but I guess you guys will see that when I craft them. So we bought the materials for this codex, the offhand, and it only cost about like 1,500 in total, plus our sparks, obviously. And we won't be getting it at max level yet because we don't have the highest level crest, but it's just gonna give us a good little ramp up. So let's go ahead and post that we're looking for a crafter and see how quick it takes to get someone to bite. Alright, this is like the first time it's taken this long. Okay, I'm so used to being spoon-fed. Let's try again. Looking for crafter. Oh, hey, there we go. We actually got one. Hey, can 5k for 424, 8k with free recrafts. Okay, I don't really know what mine's going to be leveled. Harry Garcia. I'm kind of not feeling this guy. I don't really like the name. All right, well, let's see what... I'll get back to you guys once we get it. Oh, man. I did not expect crafting to take that long. So 30 minutes later, on a Monday night, and we got 3 pieces made. Only one of them procced the max level, but this should give us a nice little bump, a good little starting base level for our item level push. So we went from 390. Let's equip these 3 pieces. Let's see. I want this weapon, boots, and a ring. We went up 13 item levels. So now, after all is said and done, we still have 1 spark left over, so we could craft 1 more piece, but we'll hold on to that. And let's go ahead and jump into some keys. Now, the style of this video is going to be different. One thing I'm trying to do is make every single video in the series different to give you guys a nice variety. And once we land on one that we like, which I think this last episode was something that you guys really liked, then we'll stick with it. So we'll try to cater this video to those things that you liked about that one. So I'll probably do a lot less commentary, good little chill vibey video for you guys so you can listen to on like a drive or watch while you work, have on while you work kind of thing. And I'll kind of jump in here and there once I learn something new or try something or make a mistake. Yeah, thank you guys once again while you still have me here. If you don't stick around till the end of the video, I just want to say thank you so much for your support on this series. I'm having a blast, and let's get into these keys. All right, we're back with another key. This is an underroute, which you'll see is my only unranked dungeon left. Also, don't have too much practice on this dungeon, especially not as much as I did back in Shadowlands on those dungeons and then the earlier Season 1 Dragonflight dungeons, but still doable keys, I think. And this is just a +8, so we're doing a bunch of +8s in this video. Where is my tank? Doing a bunch of +8s in this video, so nothing too challenging, but I think it's a good level for us to be at currently. To get our footing, I think, and to just build a base level of IO so that we can get invited to the 10s, the 11s, the 14s. Now, I will say, it is 10:30 at night. You guys might be able to see my clock. Oh, it's 11:30 server time, but 10:30 at night for me. So I might have to go to sleep and wake up in the morning and do a couple more keys before the reset.
That would make me have to wake up super early though. I don't know, we'll see, but I don't think I'll be able to do too many keys tonight. This might be the last one is what I'm trying to say. Ooh, that guy just full healed. Is that a mechanic? Did I do that? That was probably my fault. That's a cleave. Alright, well yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the Underrot. Hopefully you like this variety content, me kind of mixing in some raids, some Mythic Plus. Just trying to give you guys everything all at once, because that's how our little TikTok brains work nowadays. Or at least mine, so. Ooh, TikTok, that'd be fun content. Anyways. Not the cleanest, but you know what? We got the job done. I think the frontals kind of trolled my team, and also the frontal after the boss died kind of clapped my hunter's cheeks a little bit, but not a big deal. Oof, first death of the video. This guy said, does everyone know how this dungeon works? But he said Gundian, and they said apparently now. I think he meant everyone know how this dungeon works, apparently not. No, I mean, we kind of did pull a bunch of crap there. But yeah, we had some people standing frontals, myself included there at the end, but I was running from the fixate after shit had already hit the fan, so there's just shit flying all over the room. And yeah, I don't know. Hopefully he's just messing with us and he's not gonna leave, but I don't know. You never know nowadays. so there, this guy's fixating me. There's not a lot of other damage coming out. I figured it'd be best for like it to die quicker, so I just kind of stood there and face tanked it with a defensive. And I don't want to encourage you guys to ever do that in keys, but just know that that is a way to deal with the mechanic. As long as you're comfortable with the amount of healing that's going to be required to sit there and face tank it, and just you're comfortable with the amount of damage that's going to come your way. But there, yeah, I knew if I popped the defensive, he would not kill me, and it would probably make him die quicker, and... oh, we got a screech off. Yeah, so I just decided to kind of do this, and here I am doing it again. As long as we don't get hit by the frontal, we can prepare for all the damage that's coming in our way. And look, it's not in threat of dying. But see, I'd rather do that than this guy who's running all over the place, and then I'm taking more damage because I don't think he popped a defensive there. Dang. Yeah, one of the downsides to everyone stacking on the wall here is when people don't know why you're stacking, they'll just get charged by the boss. Also, no B-res is a little sus. I type B-res, see if I'll get B-res. Nope. Yeah, we kind of just got smacked there. Uh-oh. Looks like we're going to get our first lever. He just said this is only +8. 18,000 DPS ain't going to do it. He's walking toward the boss again, so I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, when you do these 0 to KSM series, you kind of expect some new players is what... He just tried to jump this. anyways, you expect some new players. I mean, or at least you should. I think there are a lot of other YouTubers that have done whole Zero to KSM series without coming across like a new group and just kind of getting carried through a lot of the early keys at least. But here we're getting the experience. We're getting new players. I mean, it's fine. We could have killed the boss just fine there. I think my healing could have been a little better. I mean, I did have to dump all my cooldowns all at once, and it still was not enough to save myself, which I could have popped one of my defensives definitely, which is in hindsight what I should have done. But I was panicking, trying to click some health bars and stuff. But either way, I mean, this guy, what do you say? I should be second DPS. I mean, sure, agree there. BM Hunter does whole rotation moving. That's no excuse. It's just like, no one has to make an excuse to this guy. You're a tank and a +8 key. Just like chill, play the game, you know? It's really not that deep. If we don't time it, we don't time it. Like you said, it's a +8. What does it matter? You know, this will not make or break our IO down the road. So no point in being a rude person. I always say that in all the games that I play. I play a MOBA called Smite, which some of you have actually found my second YouTube channel. It's very small, and I may or may not have just spoiled one of the games that I make videos on there. I just started the channel, but one of the things that I always say is you in the MOBA, you lose more games when you are not enjoying it, when you're being just rude and not a good teammate, than when you are a good teammate, when you just play, have fun. And yeah, it's just it kind of is proven at this point. You just do better when you have more fun. And same goes here. I mean, just play the game. I mean, sitting there typing after you die, it's just, you're not going to teach them anything unless you are teaching them something. Like if you're teaching them how a mechanic works, fine. But if you're teaching or typing to them how bad they are or that they messed up, just you messed up without any kind of help or instruction. And in most cases, you know what, I'll be honest, no one asked for this guy's instruction anyways. So even if he were to have given it, yeah, no one asked for him. So just basically, just be a nice person. It's the internet. It doesn't matter how much better you are than other people in hindsight, unless you're at like the top level. So yeah, just play the game, have fun. If you don't have fun playing the game, don't play the game. It's that simple. You don't have to ruin someone else's day. I just got puked on, dang. But yeah, hey, you know what? You got my good rant last video. I think I was killing Siskarn. So if you want to go listen to my rant from last episode, yeah, here's your little tip on when that occurred. It was just about how if you're not going through the best spot in life, just to, honestly, it's the most cliche thing ever, but keep your head up and it'll get better. That kind of talk. And then here you're getting a talk about how to just etiquette, man. Just be nice. Be a nice person. It's that simple. So yeah, that's one thing. You're not just getting a Zero to KSM series. You're also getting life advice. Because you know what? If there's one thing that I should not be giving, it's life advice. But these are the things that I've learned, and actually I do feel confident in telling you guys. So hopefully that helps someone out there, and hopefully, you know, tomorrow you're pushing a key, someone makes a mistake, and you decide, you know what? LB Ninja's right. Maybe I don't have to flame this guy. What does it do except just ruin that guy's day? Yeah, that's it. Spiel over. Let's get back to the key. Well, the whole group got 11 stacks there. Honestly, I don't know what that was. If I'm sure you guys know we messed up a mechanic, and you guys can tell me down in the comments below, but we messed up a mechanic somewhere, and we got 11 stacks, and just the whole group ticked away. So yeah, let me know down below what that mechanic was, and hopefully I won't make that mistake in the future. I believe, you know what, I'm not going to say that, because I've blamed a lot of stuff on the DPS recently, and yeah, I'll give them a break. Okay, 15 stacks, come on. What is that? What's blowing up? Something's blowing up. I don't know. I'm sure our tank will flame us about it. Yeah, there he goes. There he goes. You guys see it. Okay, I'm out. You need to gear or watch a guide. Wow. Wow. I mean, yeah, these guys were doing pretty bad damage, but that was just a mechanic thing. I mean, yeah, this hunter said actually molding. LOL. Oh man, this is definitely going in the video. Going in my video will be up either tomorrow or the next day. LB Ninja 7 on YouTube. This guy's saying, do you want to do a 7? I don't think I have the time tonight. Maybe I can squeeze in one more key tomorrow. But if not, this might be outro time. I'm not sure. I guess we'll see. Wow. Okay, so this group is just jumping right in. So this might be the first Neltharion Slayer I've actually done on this channel. So we'll see how that goes, especially on a new class like Paladin for me. Whoa, this guy surfs. That's so much cooler than the monk. But this is going to be a +8. Now that is a huge jump for us, seeing as our highest completed key right now currently is, well, technically it is an Neltharion Slayer, so that's good for us, but it's a +6, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. So you guys probably have noticed, especially if you've been watching this series, my UI did not load at the start of this dungeon. So hopefully before this first boss, we can like reload our UI and not punish the group for it. But it's kind of weird. It's weird playing a class I'm not totally familiar with without having full access to my UI like right on my screen like I'm used to. Yeah, it's definitely weird. Let's see if we can go ahead and do that. And we died. We landed here. I was looking down. I don't know why I died, but let's see if we can reload UI. How do I do that? Add-ons. We need our weak auras. Hopefully no one leaves or thinks that I left, but it's not a big deal. It's honestly not. You guys saw I could see my holy power over here on my player frame, but you know, just not being comfortable with the class. We want all the odds stacked in our favor.
So that one got a little closer than I'd like, but the boss frontal did kind of get thrown right at the raid, which, I mean, you can't really blame. Low level key pushers, it's totally fine as long as we can heal through it and kill the bosses, no big deal. And then I think I'm pretty sure you have to stand still in that big circle static after the shatter. But our group did a good job killing the ads, which is another big check. If you don't kill the ads, that shatter hurts a lot more. So overall, doable. I mean, this dungeon's looking a lot more doable. It's only 2 more levels higher than our previous highest key. And since we got a big boost to our item level, I would expect that to be easier. But so far, so good. If you were watching right there, I think I'm starting to get one mechanic down that I feel like is kind of just like a comfort thing, and it might be small, but it's when I have, like, say for example, one person at 80% health and then one person at like 40% health, and I have Word of Glory available and Holy Shock. Just Holy Shocking the 80% health person first, instead of Word of Glorying them first, and then that way I can just Word of Glory the other person immediately after, and that felt pretty good. Here you see we're taking a lot of damage. Let's see if I can hold on my cooldown. But yeah, it's just little things like that, like these little comfort things. When you play a class more and you just get more comfortable with it, it's things like that that I'm looking forward to. And who knows, maybe one day I'll become an actual good paladin player. I think it's possible. I think we're at least on the right path. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Does it look like I'll ever do anything important on a paladin, or do you think I should just keep this in the in my alt army and never bring it out after this season? I don't think this dungeon has too many difficult ad packs. I will say one mechanic that's just kind of weird to me is this avalanche when the rocks fall from the sky. It's very quick. It's honestly like super quick to react. I feel like you need a weak aura to make a noise so that you can be moving as it's casting, because you actually have to be moving as it's casting. And I don't know, something about that seems just a little odd to me. But overall, I do like those mechanics as long as they keep allowing us to have weak auras for it. I personally don't have a weak aura for it, or a noise or any kind of indicator that they're casting that, other than just my eyes, which I think is wrong. So do you guys use any? If you could, link a weak aura down below. I might install it and start using it. messed up somewhere. Oops. I'm glad that my group was paying attention because I was not, apparently. So, okay, so I totally forgot to bring this up at the beginning of the video. So if you're here now, I think you're going to get the main discussion of this video at this point, which is a weird point in the video to make the discussion. But hey, you know what? It's when I remembered. But so tomorrow is Tuesday, the 11th, which I believe is when Holy Paladin is getting the major rework. It is the time of 10.1.5, which it's funny because I'm just now getting used to Holy Paladin on 10.1, and I believe that they're getting a rework. I've not really paid attention. I also didn't pay attention to the boss mechanic, but apparently this guy did, so let's go. But I don't really know what's changing, so hopefully they're good changes. I've not really paid attention, and hopefully I can grasp them because I've been having fun on the current iteration of Paladin, or Holy Paladin, I should say. So hopefully the new version is just as fun because, yeah, if we're going to get reworked, I say we, even though I just started playing the class, I hope that it's a good one. I'm pretty sure that Holy Paladin got some pretty big reworks at the beginning of 10.1 in general, so, man, this priest was just attacking the wrong one. I shouldn't have followed him. But, yeah, so I'm excited for those. Let me know if you guys are excited about the new reworks, if I should be excited, if there's any major changes that I should be aware of. But from what I know, the Glimmer, there's going to be more play around this Glimmer mechanic. Judgment is going to be a lot more powerful, and Hammer of, is that Judgment? Hammer of Wrath will do healing when you're in your Avenging Crusader. It might even be outside of Avenging Crusader as well. And I might also be skimming over some of the even better changes, but from what I remember, those are the ones that caught my eye when I listened to, I believe it was Eisenhart making a video. Shout out to Eisenhart, by the way. I know no one watches my videos, especially no other content creators, but Eisenhart, he used to get me through my work day. I would listen to him on my drive to work. So he definitely inspires content like this, where it's just good stuff to listen to. Although very different because his stuff would be discussion based and mine is just background music with background gameplay. But I did like Eisenhart a lot. Man. Oh boy. So this is the dungeon that, if you watched my last video, you've heard me definitely complaining about this dungeon and how my pugs just ignore the mechanics. Now, I want to point out the little sequence that just happened where my priest just stood in the acid and almost died from it. And then immediately after that, my paladin tank just got eaten, so don't get me wrong. I'm not an expert on this dungeon, but I'm pretty sure I understand this mechanic. And let me know if I'm wrong down in the comments, because you guys absolutely helped me out with Brackenhide Hollow the other day. But so the acid pool, obviously, you don't stand in it, because you'll just sit there and take away even more damage than you already would take. And then the devouring mechanic, you're supposed to, the acid puddles that we drop, the tank is supposed to stand in those and be sucked into those and kind of use those to stop being sucked in, right? I'm pretty sure that's right. Now, okay, this guy obviously is fixating me, and I'm just letting him hammer away on me. But either way, man, that was something. That was definitely something that we all just witnessed together. Hopefully some of you guys are still sticking around, because that's content right there, okay? People just, I don't think it's okay to make fun of people that are newer to the game. But that was just like, I don't know. I feel like no matter how new I was, if I was standing in something and just dying, I at least kind of knew to move out, you know? Oh, man. Anyways, let's get back to it. Now, as we come up on this last boss, I do quickly want to butt in here and say, one, if you're enjoying the music, I am too. I'm really liking having the music as an addition to this channel. I did pay for that subscription to be able to use the music, so let me know if you guys like it or if there's something you don't like about it. I do have just a couple of tracks that I've screened and liked, but I do plan on one of these days sitting down and listening to a lot more music and trying to find more that I like. But the other thing that I wanted to say is this boss I have not done a lot of. Like I said in my last video, my groups for a while were just getting bricked at that previous boss, the worm boss. So I haven't seen this boss a whole lot. So hopefully we can figure it out. I know you're supposed to use these, the pillars that spawn as cover at some point. I don't know if it was then. To run the add into the pillar. That's what it looked like, so maybe that's just a tank mechanic. But let's hold on to our abilities for a second, just in case. Molten Crash. What did he just... That must be the tank buster. I don't know. But yeah, so I don't know this boss too much, but I do know that we have to hide behind that at some point. Alright, so we figured out the mechanic. It's magma wave that you have to hide from. It doesn't seem super punishing at this low of level, so that's good to know, but I feel like I've heard a lot of complaints about that ability on higher keys. Maybe it's that it doesn't hit that hard, or maybe it is that it just trucks you. I don't know. I wouldn't be the guy to ask. But I do miss key pushing. I really, really do. I have not had a lot of fun with Mistweaver and keys in particular this season. I think a lot of the fun from Mistweaver was that fist weaving was the way to go, and then if you wanted to mess around, you could like ranged or cast or Mistweave. And nowadays, it's kind of like even if you want to do a key, if you wanted to do it and have a better chance of success, it feels like the caster build is the way to go. And it's like, I do like that, but I like when caster is a little off meta. I don't know, maybe it's just the hipster in me, but all right, so we got 57 IO. Nice. Let's see if we get some loot. Let's see. Oof, nothing yet. Let's get into the next dungeon, unless we get something traded. Ooh, I'm glad I added that caveat in there because this guy did give us the pants. Now, we can turn that into tier, and since it's better than the 405 and it's upgradable, that will be good for us. So hopefully we can get some tier at the end of this episode as well. So I did not wake up in time to come and do another key, but we have 7 minutes until server shutdown, and there is a small gain that we could get. If we go and kill Rizast, we get a back piece, which is a pretty good upgrade. Let's see, let me fly straight. We have to be quick. We only have 7 minutes, probably like 6.5 at this point. Oh no, where did that cloak go? Okay, yeah, here it is. It's 402, and our current cloak is 379. So not an insane upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless. And maybe we have time to kill this guy. Hopefully, yes, I was gonna say, hopefully someone's already here killing him, and they are. As you see, the servers are like already kind of dead right now. Like I just put consecration down and nothing happened. There's no animations. If I load my map, for the past like 10 minutes, I've been trying to look at the map and it just has not been loading. So really weird stuff, but at least we made it in time to try and kill this guy. Now we actually have to do it, and it looks like I'm the only one here. So that's not good at all, but let's see if we can do it in time. Okay, so it looks like it's a PvP thing, which makes sense because the cloak is a PvP cloak, and I did not pick up on that, and I did not load in my, I guess, the Alliance people. They did not load in for me in time, so I just kind of like sat there and died to them while the dragon beat on me. So it doesn't look like we're gonna get a cloak at the end of this video, which is kind of sad, but hold on, we might be able to kill these guys. Even though I have no PvP experience, especially none with Paladin. Maybe if we just tag him as he dies, is that good enough? I don't know, what's our time looking like? 4.5 minutes. Yeah, I wonder if it'll be okay if I do that. We'll just hang out here, let them kill him, and go for a little tag, throw a judgment his way, throw a hammer of wrath, maybe a little holy shock. We can share, right, Alliance people? Come on, give it to me. Okay, it gave it to me, nice. And we will get out of here before these guys kill me again. Let's see if we can loot the dragon. Please don't kill me. I come in peace. And just like that, we did it. All right, we got a cloak with literally 3.5 minutes left in the week. Where is it at? It's right here. Oh wow, is that its PvP rating? I feel like the 434 is the PvP rating. So it's just a 402. And then I guess, yeah, increase item level to 434 when I do PvP, which I won't do PvP, so. Well, look at that. Okay, so I guess we can go ahead and close out the video. We'll hang out here by this statue. So we ended the video with 404 item level, which is a 14 item level increase from the last one. Granted, it was basically just crafting 3 items and getting a world quest done. But hey, these earlier stages, you have to realize the map is a resource too. And there could be some good quests that drop item level upgrades. And when I have had such bad luck getting raid loot, it's always good to find another source of loot. And also crafting is a resource too, as long as I have the gold. Oh, what is that? I did not click on that game to start up. Anyways, but yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was a much more chilled version, and I did not have enough time to jam as many keys as I would have hoped. But we can go ahead and take a look at what our vault will yield. We did get 3 fights in, so we're going to get the 2 raid finder chests, which is still not that great, but we could get a 428. We're hoping this is good. We hope this is either, let's see, a weapon, a necklace maybe would be good, or just a tier piece or a tierable piece. But yeah, so that is going to do it. Oh, let's also take a look at where we ended up on IO. So 592, still not too many great gains, but we do have a lot of growth that we can hit up. I might skip out on the raid finder next week, or maybe just do Rashok. Oh, my game's starting to lag because it's about to close down. But I might just do Rashok, then hop into some Mythic Plus. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you're hitting like, letting me know that you liked it. And make sure you're subscribed, because not everyone's subscribed. I think about 90-something% of my viewers are not subscribed. So make sure you're hitting that button on your way out. And guys, I appreciate you so much for making it this far into the video and growing this channel with me along with my Holy Paladin. And I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Until then, take care.